Good morning, everyone. We'll call the meeting to order. We do have a quorum. We take motion to approve the agenda and the minutes.
So moved.
I'll second that motion. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion will carry. Rich Baum, good morning.
Unmute yourself, Rich.
I put it on a different screen so it wouldn't let me.
Gotcha.
All right. Got a couple of agreements for you. I think one is for a bridge project to spend our swap funds. I think Jackie, I sent that to you, didn't I?
Yeah.
DOT.
Yeah.
Which bridge is that?
It's on 350th Street, east of Jonquil. I think that's the one I'm looking at. Yeah. East of Ironwood, sorry.
Oh, okay.
It's one if we don't get fixed, they'll end up closing in a couple years.
All right. So we got an agreement for bridge. Swap funds.
I will make that motion to.
Motion to approve the agreement to use the federal swap funding for this bridge project on 350th Street. Is there a second?
Got a second.
Okay, Kenny's second. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? That motion will carry.
And there's another agreement there for a detour that the state of Iowa is doing a culvert repair replacement. They just want to use our road to do it. So pretty minor. The attached documentation there just shows what they would pay us for a road use tax fund for the use of that road. Now, right now, that's where the DOT is at with the detour route. I've talked to them last week because they're going to run it up to Grafton and then over to Mitchell County. But there's a bridge project going on in Mitchell County next year on that route. They're coming down Balsam. So this is kind of a pending agreement right now. It may change depending on how the projects get done next year. So, but it's where we're at for now.
Okay. I'll make a motion to approve the DOT detour agreement.
All right, there's a motion and a second to approve the DOT detour agreement. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion will carry.
Last Friday, late Friday, I got an email from the DOT. They did our speed study out at the interstate. They're recommending, and I don't have it in front of me because I'll probably lose my voice again if I move screens, but they're recommending a 45-mile-an-hour speed zone from 105 north on Wheelerwood and from about 400 feet west of the come and go to, I think, 400 feet east of the on-off ramps of the interstate. So that'll be a 45-mile-an-hour speed limit. And then really nothing changes south of 105 on Wheelerwood. If we see there's issues once development starts, we can look at that again. But as for that's what they're recommending. So I think it was a good thing to have them do it. They've got the technology and the time to do it. So
Right. You can put those signs up anytime now. You can get them or whatever.
yep, I think I'm going to wait for a response. I asked them if they had a report they could submit to us, but other than that, if we don't have the signs, we'll get them and get them put up.
Good.
So,
Appreciate that.
any questions on that? Okay. Since the retirement of Gary, we've been discussing internally up here and with the mechanic about moving his shop to Kensett. The building is a little bit more suited as far as it's got water, it's got sewer, it's got a decent floor, it's got an overhead hoist. The one thing that we're talking about possibly doing is there's a lean-to on it now for the office and the boiler room. We're talking about getting some quotes to add another lean-to on beyond that to go the full length of the building, and that would be a parts storage location. I don't think it would be detrimental to the structure or our future endeavors to add on to it. It would add value to the building if something were to ever change. It just gives us a little bit more room to work and gives him a little bit more space for storage of parts and things like that. So I think with the estimated costs, I don't think we're looking at a whole lot of money to do this. That we're going to probably just talk to a couple of contractors and see what kind of quotes we can get, and see what it's going to cost us, and maybe move ahead with it. There's money in the budget. I always put a little bit of money in there for the on the occasion there might be a property for sale or something that we could talk about purchase of a new location for our main shop. But the money is in the budget that we could do something like this. So if you guys are okay with it, that's up to you guys, if you're okay with it or not. But we'll end up, we'll put a foundation in, and we'd have to move the gas meter, have a line come in and move the gas meter out of the way so we could button right up next to the existing lean-to. But we'd have that moved, and then we could fill the rest of the length of that building up with a lean-to. It'll add significant square footage for us for things like that. So any thoughts?
Oh, sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah.
And then once we figure out where we're headed there, we'll be shuffling some guys around for a while, just trying to figure out where we're gonna run routes out of and everything else. So this year could be a little toss up yet with where our new employees are going, which there's 2 new guys starting today. So right now we've just got them where we need them, but there's going to be some more shuffling around as we get things organized here before winter. I don't think the routes will change that much, but where they come out of, the direction that they travel might change a little bit. So we're evaluating that situation too. We've got some time. So, and I don't know if we'll get a lean-to put on this year or not. But at least we can move them over there and we can get stuff set up. So.
Good.
Sounds good.
And just as a reminder, I'm gone after tomorrow for the rest of the week, and then I'll be back on Monday again. So I'll have my phone if you need. I might take my computer with. I don't know, but just in case I need to do something. But anyway, any questions?
I think we're good. Thank you.
Yep.
Any drainage other than our bid letting at 9:30? Okay. Any claims?
Nope.
Any reports? Nothing?
Oh.
Monahan,
Court report, $468.
motion to approve the report.
There's a motion to approve the report. Is there a second?
Second.
Second, any other discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion will carry. All right, any payroll eligibility, salary changes? The elections website.gov reimbursement request authorization.
We can get money for starting our .gov, so I'm trying to get that back from the state.
Okay.
It's $400 a year for the domain registration.
Yeah.
We could have went through the state and got it for free, but this gives us the power, the control of the .gov website ourselves. So we don't have to go through the state for any changes or anything like that. So,
And I don't know if this is a one-time deal or if they'll offer this every year.
Be nice, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
I don't know.
You actually use it for stuff.
but it does satisfy the Secretary of State's requirements for .gov.
One of them anyway.
Yeah, one of them.
Make a motion to approve that.
Okay, there's a motion to approve the website.gov reimbursement request. Is there a second?
Second.
Any other discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion will carry.
It's a fancy office he's got there.
Yes, it is.
All right, Iowa Secretary of State Vote Safe Iowa Initiative Grant Agreement Authorization.
Yeah, I got through all this on Friday and found out I need a board chair signature. I got a little leeway, so I did have Mark's signature, but sorry.
I was
Sorry, I ignored the email too, I didn't see that.
telling, on the way down to Marshalltown, I would have
It's all right.
definitely.
So,
not there to do it.
they're giving me leeway so I can still get it in, so.
Okay. Make a motion to approve the electronic, or the Iowa Secretary of State's grant agreement.
All right. There's a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, aye?
All right,
Aye. Opposed? Motion will carry. Get you a stamp, Jackie. Can't make it. All right. Resolution requesting reimbursement from the Iowa COVID-19 Government Relief Fund.
That is the money from the state. If I figure out how much we can get
Is
back.
that part of the CARES Act?
Yeah,
Right.
that has to be approved, but yeah, that has to be approved by you before we can ask for any money.
Okay.
Okay.
Last line here. Read this. All right, a resolution by Worth County to request reimbursement for eligible costs related to government or the COVID-19 public health emergency from the Iowa COVID-19 Government Relief Fund. Whereas the United States Congress approved the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security, or CARES Act, to provide economic relief related to the COVID-19 pandemic. Whereas Governor Kim Reynolds allocated $125 million of the state of Iowa's CARES Act funding to local governments for direct expenses incurred in response to the COVID-19 emergency. Whereas local government funding reimbursements may only be used for necessary expenditures incurred due to the COVID-19 pandemic, were not accounted for in the current fiscal year county budget, were incurred during the time of period March 2020 through December of 2020 and have not been reimbursed from other sources. Now therefore be it resolved, Worth County requests reimbursement of up to $93,576.37 in eligible expenditures in response to the COVID-19 public health emergency. Be it further resolved, Worth County affirms that the above request for reimbursement follow all formal published federal and state of Iowa guidance on how the funds should be spent, and understand if the reimbursements are misrepresented, the local government will be liable for any applicable penalty and interest. Hereby resolved by the Board of Supervisors for Worth County on this day, 14th day of September 2020. Take a motion to approve the resolution for the Iowa COVID-19 Government Relief Fund.
So move.
I'll second it.
There's a motion and a second, and I will go with the roll call vote. Abrams,
Aye.
maybe.
Aye.
Stone, aye. This motion will carry.
I know, like with my funding or my expenses right now, most of them are elections, so it's gonna fall under that instead of the other one.
Right.
So I don't know how much is actually gonna
On your side.
fall under that.
But as far as any other safeguards we put into place, our
Yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah.
desktop
You're-
stuff might be it, or any of our cleaning products.
Yeah, any
Any
of
of
the
that extra
screens and
stuff.
that, and extra
That's a
cleaning
lot of-
products. I mean, you should be able to, I don't want to say, no putting, but you should be able to use that stuff as extra products. And we're doing extra stuff here.
but then you have to go through FEMA first, and there's a certain amount of threshold for that, and I don't know what the hoops are for that yet, and yeah, it's just.
You don't know.
I get it, and it's nice to have the option, but the hoops you gotta jump through to get the
It's a
stuff
nightmare.
is.
Spend as much money and time.
With an election coming and
Right.
everything else, year end, all of it, just.
You need to spread this stuff out more.
It might be the stuff that's not applicable to go through FEMA for, that you could still do though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Might be worth it to apply to the CARES,
Right.
Okay.
like any of the 25% payroll type stuff.
Sure.
or any of the-
But I don't think there
Electronic.
was really any extra payroll. I
For
haven't
us,
looked
it
at that
probably
yet
wasn't.
today.
We didn't lay anybody off really, so.
Mhm.
Yeah, but like any of the owl things or something like
Well, a lot of people, they should, I mean,
Right.
anything that.
I have a list from Joel.
Yeah, anything we had to do to.
Well,
work
even,
from home.
yeah, all of our
Yeah.
setup for working from home,
Mm,
all computers
extra-
and stuff like that, yeah,
you're
that's,
late, I mean,
It's been turned in.
that could add up in a hurry.
I think what, about 10? I think 10 grand on there somewhere, so.
Be nice to get that back.
Yeah.
it's significant.
Oh, yeah.
Get that back
Right.
at least.
Right.
That's
Half my salary.
Yeah,
for the day.
well, technically, portions of your salary, I mean,
Right.
outside, should qualify for that too.
Think.
I guess I didn't talk to Jack.
I mean, I know it's not necessarily part of your job, but it is, and it isn't. I mean, this wasn't supposed to happen where you had to go to set somebody up at home. I mean, that's not something we typically do.
Right.
No, I try to avoid that as well. Any extra work at all possible.
Right.
So, I don't know. Just,
Oh, well, see how it goes, I guess. Winworth Betco, Melissa.
Nothing new to report today.
Yeah. You heard anything more, Manly?
No,
Me neither. Okay. Curious if there's anything out there or not, so. All right, anything from Melissa?
all right now.
Okay, thank you. Jason Petersburg is not gonna be on this morning. He did call me on my way up here. He's gonna have that response to the DNR done here in the next day or two. That's kind of their job anyways, to respond to that. I think we just got it because we're the owners of the
Right.
facility. And then, he did talk with Heartland Power and they should be installing, all power this week. So hopefully they'll get that done and then, I think all that's left is natural gas whenever they get to it, which is gonna be no cost to us. We still have to pay for power to come in, but,
Right.
natural gas is gonna be, Black Hills will cover that expense, so.
Okay. When they do the power, they're gonna do all, WCTA will do their things too at the same time, right?
Yeah, I
Dropping
think
everything
so.
in the same
Yeah,
trench.
and they might even be in already. I guess I
I
don't know
don't think
if
there's been any
WCT.
action out there. I see the cones are down. You can drive through there now if you want to.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't see any fiber work down out there.
No, it's, they've seeded it, so there's no new digging since they.
Well, I think the big thing is to get Heartland in there because we gotta pay for it and then we can close that out.
I would guess.
Because
so.
WCTA, there's no expense and
Right.
Black Hills, so I think that's the biggest thing. And we can,
I bet they'll try to go in the same trench because they put the fiber they can now. There's no interference. So they'll probably do that. They'll
they
probably
might.
tag team, I hope.
I don't think so.
That'd be the smartest thing. Less trenches, less
Mhm.
things for future, so.
Yep. Okay. Department head discussion. Any department heads? Nothing? Awful quiet. Not even you, Joel?
I'm good. Nope, not today.
Wow.
Quiet.
Mark? Nothing?
Quiet group today, huh?
Okay, well, we'll go to supervisors' weekly reports. Kenny,
I have nothing to report.
how you doing up there?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
You look
Good.
comfortable.
They've just been busy poking, that's all, huh?
Yeah, poking and prodding for a while, but
Be nice to them, otherwise they bring out the big needles.
that's right.
True.
All right.
Now, hopefully we get this steady. This is the last time I have to be up here for the first week. It's gotta be, they monitor you pretty closely on it, so. I'm
Good
just
luck.
gonna
Yep. Good luck to you, and hopefully it all works out, and we'll see you next week then, right?
we'll see you.
Okay.
Same old Iowa workforce development. I think we're gonna get Tony as our fiscal agent or central Iowa juvenile detention. They're gonna work out the details in the contract, make sure everything was where they wanted to. We have already signed one document. I think, I emailed it to you and we signed it and approved it here. But we've got to do it again somewhere or another. They're gonna e-sign it, so all the signatures are on one page somewhere or another. So supposedly that will be coming to me. I will get it to you. And we'll have to get it back somewhere, and it's kind of, I didn't really want to get involved in that discussion. Seems to me there would have been an easier way than try to, but anyway, I think it's got to be done by next Friday. And it will come county by county, you know, every county's gonna get it forwarded on, and being Worth is on the bottom, will be the last, so, I'll see if it shows up this week somewhere.
So, next Friday or following Friday.
By Friday, and I
Whatever
think,
the last minute I'll have to come up here
yeah,
and sign.
I think you're supposed to sign it, I mean, the way they did their, which I don't know why, I mean, it's.
So is it the same agreement? So you've already approved it?
Yes, we've
So
already
we don't have
approved
to
it,
mess with
so
it. It
Yeah,
just
he's-
needs to
he's
get
all the
signed.
list of all-
signs, they,
Hmm.
so now they would have 20 counties with separate signatures where they want it all on one page for a nice clean document, and it's too bad they didn't figure that out ahead of time. But,
Yeah.
because I think everybody's pretty well signed them and returned them, it's just they want them all as an e-sign on one page, so. Yeah, we're working on that. Still working on getting some, you know, board members for the local type of boards, you know, local leaders and things like that. They've had some applications for that. A lot of people are concerned, you know, are we gonna have to travel to Waterloo, those kind of things, you know, to do these meetings, but I really hope if we keep this type of system like the Zoom and stuff, that should make things a whole lot easier. I think they're gonna have to do that going forward as these regions get bigger again. Just for, you know, that's asking a lot for a person that does that as a volunteer basis. They really don't get any reimbursement for that also.
Right.
You know, like somebody that worked at Trustdale out here or Poet or whatever, you know, they take their time, they spend their hours driving and there's no reimbursement. So it'd be nice if they do this at least, so.
Sure. That Tony's not running for office down there, is he?
Well, he's been asked. I don't know if can't remember. I think he is running. I think he
That
won the
for
primary.
State representative or something?
Something like that, yeah.
So I was down in Marshalltown, all of a sudden I seen these Tony Reed for
Yep.
Richard State
He's running for
representative. I'm like,
something.
well, it would be close because he's Eldora area, so
Yeah.
if he's in that region of Marshall County, I mean.
I missed the meeting last week, or a couple weeks ago. I didn't make it, and they didn't have the call-in feature because they wanted it either all or none. And I know he was running for something in the primary. He must have won. I wonder if he won. So
That'll be interesting. He seems like
he's a go-getter.
yeah, he is, but that might just.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know
Why you
if
wanna
he
take
could
that?
multitask
Right.
too. We'd hate to lose him as a, you know, he does have some
Yeah.
good people under him, but you know, that's the key right there. So
Okay.
that'll be something we'll discuss in the future if he gets elected.
Right.
So.
There was a chat.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
Anything else? That's it?
No, that's all I had.
I didn't have anything last week. I got some this week, so won't have anything to report. Well, anything else we need to get on the agenda for the future? Nope.
Can I get you to sign 2 of those? You've already approved it. It's the agreement
the-
for Clear Lake. I got a copy of it.
Logger agreement.
Yeah.
Yeah, last week.
Otherwise, I think we can recess until
Recess.
9:30. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right. I can just recess again. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. All right, we'll recess our meeting until our bid lettings for DD 13 at 9:30 and DD 46 at 9:45. So our meeting is recessed for now.
This work?
That'll work perfect.
Yeah, so I got one there too.
We are recording again.
All right. Well, we will reconvene our regular meeting.
Got a motion for that?
We didn't, he just,
Yeah,
you
but
mean,
to open, you're opening the public hearing.
okay, I'll make a motion to open the public hearing.
All right, I'll second that motion.
Gotcha.
And all in favor, aye?
All right.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. The public hearing for the bid letting for DD 13 lat 3 is open.
All right.
It is 9:30, John, so.
All right, I will get started here. I currently have 7 bids for DD 13 lat 3. So my intention is I'll read through these. We'll just do the total bid for each of them. Depending on timing, well, actually, as I say that, the bid tab wasn't set up that I could check them here today, so I'll just take them back and we'll get them checked and have a recommendation for next week on both of them. So,
Okay.
I guess with that, I'll go ahead and jump in. I'm going to point out right now, Wrightsville Excavating, the envelopes both say 13 lat 3. So I may open this, it may be a 46
Okay.
bid, and I will set it aside at that point.
All right.
So the first bid is Wrightsville Excavating of Burt, Iowa. It is for DD 13 lat 3, and it is the 5% bid bond required. There were no addenda for DD 13, so that is not a concern with any of these bids. Total estimated, or excuse me, total base bid for Wrightsville Excavating is $589,226.00. 589,226.00. Holy cow. To clarify, the engineer's estimate for the project was $225,000. Hoping to get something better than that. We may be throwing these out. Engineer's estimate is $225,000.
Okay.
I'm kind of scared about 4 to 6 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next bid is Cole Excavating of Green, Iowa. Cole Excavating has supplied the 5% bid bond as required. Total base bid for Cole Excavating, 432,343. $432,343.00. Next bid is Jensen Excavating, Albert Lee. Jensen has also supplied a 5% bid bond as required. Total bid for Jensen Excavating, $448,549. Excuse me, 448,549. Next bid is Progressive Structures of Elkader, Iowa. Progressive has also done the 5% bid bond as supplied. As I'm reading these, I do remember I did get several phone calls from contractors regarding time frame.
Sure.
So if these are all going to be this high, that'd be something we can change that I think would drastically change our bids.
Sure.
Progressive Structures, total base bid, $659,050. 659,050. Next bid is Rognus Brothers of Lake Mills. Rognus has also supplied the 5% bid bond as required.
Fancy upstairs.
I think they're putting stuff together.
Yeah, well, Ryan's still working on this name.
Tour of school.
That's good.
Bang.
Very good. Yeah. Don't forget to call him.
Total base bid for Rognus Brothers, $598,762. 598,762. Did I say that wrong the first time?
No.
598,76200. Next one is Dirt Pro LLC. I look at this, there is no bid bond attached separately.
Okay.
Can you repeat who you're reading off, please?
Dirt Pro LLC. They're out of Elgin, Minnesota. If you want to look in there, is there 2 separate packets? And 2 separate packets for this one. Just one. Okay.
There's nothing stapled or anything.
So the bids are, the specs require that they have 2 separate envelopes, one for the bid security and one for the proposal.
Okay. So
Was there one with the other?
anywhere else?
I have not seen another.
Yeah, that's all we got. 'Cause there's 2 on there.
One packet.
Unless somebody pay attention.
So
Well,
I think I'm going to recommend we don't open that
Yep.
one. And finally, Midwest Mechanical Industrial out of Logan, Iowa. Midwest has also supplied a 5% bid bond. And total base bid for Midwest is 578,471. 578,471 and 0 cents. Well, As I said, that's for the next one. I did have several contractors comment about completion date.
What was the completion date?
Completion date we had as,
Yeah,
it was pretty quick.
Yeah.
We were expecting to have it done before crops. April 15th.
Okay.
Jamie, you have any comments on that?
I think you read off your engineer's estimate backwards.
Oh, I did?
Yep. I think your estimate on this was 460.
Okay.
Oh, is this
Oh.
your one?
46 lat
You're
9.
watching.
Thank you.
Thanks,
I'm
Ryan.
looking at the wrong one.
Makes it sound better.
460,000. Okay, I don't feel like
We're closer now.
I was feeling
We're
pretty.
all looking at each other out here like, what the heck?
I was feeling pretty terrible at that point. I missed by 50, more than 100%. Okay, engineer's estimate, DD13 lat 3, $460,000.
That looks better.
Thank
Monday.
you. Thank you for clarifying that, Jamie. I just got off vacation, so I'm
Still in
I'm
vacation.
still in vacation mode. So, okay, I don't feel as terrible now. So, at the moment, parent low is Cole Excavating at 432,343, and Jensen Excavating is second at 448,549. Yep. So the next one is 578, so they're 130,000 more than second place. So I think we're going to focus on those first two.
Okay.
We work with both do excellent work.
Yep.
So I don't see any issues with that.
Yeah, they've done for us. Jensen.
Yeah, Jensen did 23.
Yep.
He did a good job there. Cole did the wetland on DD21.
That's right. Okay.
And did an excellent job there as well. So.
And they were just involved in our development too.
Oh, were they?
Oh,
Okay.
that's right.
They worked with one shot.
Yeah.
Two. Yeah, what time is it here? I may try to get those downloaded. See, well, how about this? If we scan those two to Charlene,
Okay.
she can check those two for us while we're opening bids on 46.
Okay.
Let's do that. Let me see if we can get these turned around fairly quick. That one is Jensen's. You can see those really just need the two, or the actual numbers they filled in. Just the two sheets from each of those. If you want to scan those for me, I'll give them to Charlene quickly. Who did I say after Jensen? Jensen and not this.
578. Or
One is, oh, for progressive structure.
progressive, yeah, they were 578. They were done third.
Oh, okay.
I know I felt like crap there.
What did I do? No, our eyes do play tricks. They don't get any better, John.
Don't say that. I already have enough troubles.
When you look at numbers every day, I can only imagine. You could just just come up with number check on the computer, we'd be in better shape. It's like spell check. No, dummy, that's wrong.
Be careful what you wish for.
So you could retire and get that development.
Yeah,
So up at Microsoft or whatever. Live on an island. Don't
yeah,
they?
they screw me over.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Yeah, not living in the woods off the grid, so I'm better every day. Ain't it?
That was exactly my thought yesterday. We're up in northern Minnesota,
Oh, boy.
driving back.
I could just stay
Man, how
here.
what do you do to be able to just live up here?
Well, as you drive by places, you wonder what people do up there, because it's miles between towns. It's,
Yeah.
a lot of them work in the woods, I think, up there. But
Yeah.
something. But
Oh, a bunch of my buddies are, they're working from home now, which is permanent, so
That's true.
they're talking about moving up to Grand Marais or something like that.
Okay.
you just internet accessibility would be
Yeah.
the biggest thing, I suppose, right?
As long as you got good internet, who cares?
Yeah, well, I know like our Bolton and Minks environmental specialist is in like Portland, Oregon or something like that.
Really?
Apparently you don't have to be close to be able to do that.
I guess not.
Everybody's shutting down the office building, so.
I've heard people talk about that, what about, principal has that huge building they just renovated. My sister-in-law works there. She is on a floor that normally has several work groups, and she's one of 2 people that's come in since March.
Brick and mortar costs money.
You got this huge building and everybody shows up.
How can they have a virtual courthouse?
Well, it sounds like Jackie's working on that.
Yep. It's just to get off the grid too, tonight, so.
All right.
On a padded cell phone.
I hear you.
Do we need to set a public hearing?
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
So,
Oh, so close that one.
motion to close this public hearing.
Yep. There's a motion to close public hearing for the bid letting of DD 13, Lat 3. Is there a second?
Kenny's off.
I'll second that motion. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye.
I couldn't unmute myself fast enough.
Oh, wake up. They must be giving you good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
New summary sheets. I'm thinking we're gonna need a couple pages here. Any of you guys wanted summary sheets for this one? Out in the hallway? You're good? Yeah.
All right, we'll open, take a motion to open the public hearing for DD 46, Lat 9.
So moved.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, all in favor, aye?
All right.
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, public hearing is open for DD 46, Lat 9 bid letting.
Okay, DD 46 lateral 9. This one had an engineer's estimate of $225. Okay, right this time.
Gotcha.
And
6 is all the way.
we're currently sitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11 bids. And you started here. First one is McInnes Excavating of Mason City. McInnes has submitted the 5% bid bond as required. Again, no addendums on this project. Total bid for McInnes Excavating of Mason City is $176, $410.50. 176, $410.50. Next bid is Reitzel Excavating, again of Burt, Iowa. Again, the same 5% bid bond as required. Total bid for Reitzel Excavating is $196,933.00. $196,933.00. The next bid is Cole Excavating, again of, what was it, Green, Iowa. Cole has also submitted a 5% bid bond as required. Cole's base bid, total bid, is $255,960.00. $255,960.00. Next bid is Jensen Excavating of Albert Lee. Again, 5% bid bond as required. Total bid for Jensen Excavating is $193,419.15. $193,419.15. Next bid is Progressive Structures of Elkader. Progressive has also supplied the 5% bid bond as required. Progressive's total bid, $229,176.00. $229,176.00. Next bid is Rognus of Lake Mills. Again, 5% bid bond as required. Total bid for Rognus Excavating, $149,900. $547 and 0 cents. 149 547 0 cents. This is a different one. I was thinking this is Farm Tile Pro. I was thinking this was the same one that only had one
Oh,
before,
no.
and all of a sudden I
that's
found two envelopes. No, this
Yeah.
is a different one. Farm Tile Pro of Osage, Iowa. Again, a 5% bid bond as required.
Yeah, they're on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Violate the HIPAA law.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So much for HIPAA.
He's muted.
Got a thumbs up though.
Total bid for Farm Tile Pro of Osage, $202,027. 202
202.
027 and 0 cents. Next bid is Brian Nettleson Excavating of Joyce. Again, 5% bid bond. Total bid for Brian Nettleson of Joyce, sorry, is $195,554 and 40 cents. 195,554 40 cents. Next bid is Holland Contracting of Forest City. Holland has also supplied the 5% bid bond as required. Total base bid for Holland Contracting is $217,719 and 75 cents. 217,719 75 cents. Midwest will come back to the dirt pros. This bid is submitted by Midwest Mechanical Industrial of Logan, Iowa. Again, 5% bid bond as required. Total bid for Midwest Mechanical Industrial is $231,575 0 cents. 231,575 0 cents. Okay. One more check on Dirt Pros or Yeah, Dirt Pros LLC. Again, I just see the proposal and no separate bid bond, so I recommend not opening that one. Okay, so from the 10 bids read, apparent low is Rognus Excavating of Lake Mills. And second place would be McKinnis of Mason City, followed by Jensen of Albert Lee. Am I reading that right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So we do the same thing. We'll see if we can get these checked quickly and
Yep.
back.
That'd be fine. Thank you.
All right, we'll be back in a little bit.
Oh. So we could close this public hearing, right? Yes. Motion to close public hearing.
Will there be a decision or will that be?
I guess that's up to you. Do you
We'll
want me
make
to
that
check
during the
them
regular
and
board meeting, right?
Yeah.
Can we go back to that?
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
closing
So are
hearings.
we keeping this meeting open or will they do it Monday?
Oh,
that's up to you. Do you want me to check them now, or do you want me to?
if you want to check them now, we could just, we'll go ahead, can't we?
Yeah.
I mean,
Want to do that? We can get it moving a week
Yeah.
sooner.
Sure.
yeah, get that.
All right,
So
so there's a
close.
motion from Mark to close the public hearing. Is there a second?
What was-
You're getting there.
Where is it?
All right, there's a second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye. All right, the public hearing is closed. We'll reconvene our regular supervisor meeting.
Try to get out of the way.
That's all right. You're fine.
All right, I'll come back down once I know something.
Oh, motion to reconvene.
There's a motion to reconvene. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, aye.
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 Opposed? All right, regular meeting is open again.
It's good. It came in under.
And all over
He needs any more.
competitive.
Yeah, there. It's good to get that many bids.
It is. Yeah, it's better than getting 2 or 3 and
Yeah, I'm all over the place.
gap in them, but yeah, they're everywhere, so.
Surprised A1 wasn't on there. Logan, Iowa, isn't that down south? Quite a ways,
Yeah.
That like,
almost southern Iowa.
that down around the Sioux City or.
I've been
Omaha,
through
somewhere
there,
down
I'm pretty sure. Is it way over by Sioux City, like by, and the Los Hills down there? Yeah.
they're
Is
south
it
of that.
way down in the corner?
Look here.
Mapped.
Logan, Iowa. Oh, it's over by, yeah,
It's almost down.
Omaha.
I
Southeast.
think we went through there when we were doing the Los Hills tour.
Oh,
It's ways down there. Well, I mean,
over by Dunlap.
yeah. Oh, oh, that's right. Yeah, on 30?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you go, yeah. Oh, demons.
All that pounding upstairs.
Knock something loose in that light.
Probably lock something loose in the whole building.
Probably shouldn't be down here. We're probably getting asbestos.
Harrison County, that's right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I knew I'd been through that town. My daughter was in school in Omaha. We'd always go and take Highway 30 just because it was a nicer drive.
Sure.
Go through Logan and Dunlop and all those little towns over there. It's kind of nice.
beautiful area.
Yeah, it's a nice drive. 30 is a nice, it was a good highway. Haven't done it for a few years, but
You want me to keep recording or?
could stop for a little bit, I suppose, huh?
Yeah. Stuff.
Until we get the bids.
Okay. Let me just. Recording is resumed.
All right.
All right, John, what'd you come up with?
Well, so I guess we'll start with 13, lap
Oh.
3.
We did reconvene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got
Sorry.
You're right.
We sent Full Excavating and Jensen Excavating to Charlene to check, and both were spot on. Full Excavating 432,343, and Jensen Excavating 549. So Cole is the low bidder,
Good.
and we would recommend award to them.
Okay,
So
All right.
that's actually action, so.
Take a motion to recommend Cole Excavating for DD 13 Lat 3 ditch repairs.
Don't move.
I will second it.
All right, there's a motion and a second. Any other discussion? We'll do a roll call vote. Abrams,
Aye.
maybe.
All right,
Stone, aye. Motion was passed. And John, I'm assuming you will contact.
yep,
Cole
we'll
and-
contact them and make sure that they're
doing your job.
doing it, and we'll
Okay.
get stuff moving as quick as we can here. So.
Sounds good.
And that brings us to DD 46 Lat 9. We sent 3 bids to Charlene, Rognus, Jensen, and McKinnis. Again, all 3 of them came back, no errors. So Rognus at 149,547 is the low bidder.
Okay.
And we would recommend award to them.
Okay.
As well.
So I'll make a motion to accept the bid for DD 46 Lat 9 from Rugness Brothers.
Okay. There's a
Second.
motion and a second for Rugness Brothers. Any other discussion? I'll do a roll call vote. Abrams,
Aye.
maybe.
All right,
Stone, aye. Motion is passed. Rugness Brothers will be contacted to do improvements on D 46 Lat 9.
All right. Good. We'll get that going.
Sounds
Thanks,
good.
John.
Anything else you need from me today, or?
Does anything need to be done with those bid bond things, or since it's
No,
not
just-
checks, we
just-
don't have to worry about
Yeah,
it? Okay,
I hold them until, once we get a contract, you should be able to just throw them away at that point.
Okay.
So,
thank you.
all right.
Sounds good.
Thanks, John.
Thanks,
Thank you.
John. All right, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, aye.
All right,
Aye. Meeting is adjourned. Thanks, everybody.
thanks, guys.